You've probably heard of activated charcoal, right? It's in everything these days, from wellness drinks to face masks. But what if that familiar black tablet we all know is, well, kind of old school? Today, we're going to look at a product that claims to be a complete redesign, taking that ancient remedy and giving it a serious, high-tech, nano-level upgrade.
All right, so to really get what this new product is all about, we first have to go back to the classic version, that simple, solid, activated charcoal tablet that we're all used to seeing.
For years and years, this has been the standard. You've got a solid black tablet or maybe some messy powder. And its job is pretty straightforward, really. It acts as an absorbent, which is just a fancy way of saying it grabs onto unwanted stuff in your gut and helps carry it out of your system.
Seems simple enough, doesn't it? But here's the question that the makers of this new product are asking. What if that solid form isn't the most effective way to deliver it? What if you could totally re-engineer that basic idea for maximum efficiency, right down to the molecular level? And that question, well, it leads us right to the heart of this explainer. What exactly is the AtomCoal difference? Let's get into the science and see what they claim makes it so special.
Okay, first, a super quick science lesson. The key word for how any activated charcoal works is adsorption. Honestly, the best way to think about it is like molecular Velcro. It's the physical process where different compounds literally stick to the outer surface of the charcoal, which then just carries them on out.
And this, right here, is the central claim from the source material. It's not about how much charcoal you swallow, not the weight of it. What really matters is the total surface area it has. Think about it. More surface area means more of that molecular Velcro, which means more spots for unwanted things to get stuck. So the big question is, how do you get more of that valuable surface area? Well, the first step, according to the source, is to grind the charcoal down into unbelievably tiny, nano-sized particles. It's a basic rule of physics, right? The smaller you break something up, the more total surface area you get for the same amount of stuff.
Now, the second big innovation is all about the delivery. Instead of a solid tablet that your body has to work to break down, these tiny nanoparticles are suspended in a liquid. The whole idea here is that this makes them ready to go, immediately, spreading out evenly as soon as they hit your digestive system.
So let's just put it all side by side for a second. In one corner, you've got classic charcoal. It's a solid, the particles are bigger, and your body has to break it down first. And in the other corner, you have this new approach, a liquid with tiny nanoparticles that are designed to be ready for action instantly. It's a fundamental shift from focusing on solid mass to maximizing liquid surface area.
Okay, so we've covered the how, but what about the why? What are the supposed benefits of this re-engineered charcoal? Let's take a look at what it's actually meant to do inside the body.
The main goal, as the source puts it, is to help lower the body's overall toxic and metabolic load. Basically, the idea is to intercept unwanted compounds while they're still in the gut, before your body has a chance to absorb them and deal with them later.
And this breaks down into three main claims. First, it's meant to support detoxification by binding to those compounds. Second, it's supposed to promote digestive comfort, maybe helping with that feeling of heaviness. And third, it provides what's called indirect antioxidant protection. So it's not an antioxidant itself, but it supposedly binds the things that cause oxidative stress.
And here are the situations where they suggest it might come in handy. It's really positioned as a tool for the challenges of modern life. After a huge meal, the stress of travel, or just the daily grind of city living.
So how do you use it? It's pretty simple. Just dilute a pipette's full in some water and drink it. But listen, this next part is really, really important. Because it's designed to bind to things, you absolutely have to take it 2 to 4 hours away from any medications or even other supplements so it doesn't interfere with them.
All right, this next part is absolutely crucial. We have to be super clear about the limitations here and what this product is not designed to do.
The source material is very direct with this, and it's worth saying out loud. This is not a medicine, not an antidote, not a therapy. It is not made to treat, cure, or prevent any kind of disease, period. And this is the most critical safety message of all. This is absolutely not a substitute for professional medical help. If you ever suspect any kind of acute poisoning or if your symptoms are getting worse, the only thing to do is contact a doctor right away. So, to wrap it all up, what is this stuff then? Well, according to the source, it's defined as a high-tech sorption platform. It's a tool that's been specifically engineered with the goal of helping to reduce the toxic load in the gut and supporting digestive comfort.
but only within that very specific lane.
And that brings us to our final question. I mean, we see technology making things smaller and more efficient everywhere we look, from our phones to our cars. So could this nanoliquid approach, with its intense focus on surface area instead of just mass, be where the future of supplements is headed? It definitely leaves you with something to think about.